Hey guys, hey, and welcome back to episode 8 of Nether Only, the survival series. I'm over here at the gold farm, as you can see, and I've gotten the 5th ring done. And so, it's actually pretty productive now. It's like, I mean, it's not a constant flow of zombies, but we just killed some. As you can see, we already have a decent amount of zombies spawning back in. So it's pretty solid. I got quite a bit of gold. The next thing I really need is the bartering hall. I think that's gonna be next episode. I think that's gonna be my next big project. Today's project is gonna be a little different. We are actually gonna be doing some building today. I want to finish this little hillside in the Piglin City. Pigtown, as I've been calling it. And yeah, we have like kind of a 3-phase development project going on. First, we're going to build on top of this hill, and there's honestly just one more building left, and that hillside is complete. We'll head over there in a minute. And then, yeah, I'll tell you all about that when we get over there. No need to talk about it now. As for now, you can see that bloop, Gold Farm has been working pretty well. My sword staying in mint condition and doing pretty solid. You know, it's not looting 3, but it's looting 2. And I've actually been getting a decent amount of experience from this. You see, I'm level 35 right now. That's not bad. Oh, look, a lot of pigs. Okay, so I'm going to smack these guys one more time and then head back to the base. And yeah, got a lot of things to show you guys. And we got big things to take part in. So I'll see you when we're there. Boop. Okay, welcome back. So, there was a bunch of Endermen when I got here. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to... Like, I was gonna try to do a little talk, and then, yeah, they just kept picking fights with me. I was like, okay, I just gotta clear these guys out of here. And so, that's what I did. It's been a long time since I've been in this room. I don't know if you guys remember, but this is the second floor of our base, our Capital de Piglin. And, yeah, this is the goals and tasks floor. This is where we mark off all the important things we want to do in the series. And I think it's time we put another marker on the board. I think the reason why you might not remember this place is I kind of just put these first 2 markers in when I built the place because I had these things done before this room was done. So... whoops. Okay, so as you can see behind me we have a bunch of signs, and they're kind of hard to read on your screen, but they say things like Blaze Farm, Bartering Hall, Gold Farm, Remodel a Bastion, Wither Skeleton Farm, and then over on this side we have the Piglin City and the Hoglin Farm. Hoglin Farm's done, the Blaze Farm is done, and now it is time to mark off the gold farm. Let's see how long this takes, and it's done. Boop. Boom. Check that out. Gold farm is completed. And then once the buttering hall is done, we're gonna have this whole side done. That'll be pretty sweet. That'll be pretty sweet. And then we're getting about a third of the way done with the Piglin City. As I said earlier, I have kind of a 3-phase operation going in the Piglin City. And today we are going to be finishing phase 1. The top of the hill. The Piglin little townhouses all crammed together on a little hillside, nestled in with one another. It's pretty fun so far. So let's head over there and let's get to building together. Boop boop. Boop. Oh wait. No, we can't do that yet. Hold up. Hold up. Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. Run into walls. We got something to do first. I forgot. Okay, so I have been. Yeah, let's go downstairs because I have something to show you guys. I have been hoarding a treasure of goodies to show you guys. These chests are all full of goodies, and I've tried my absolute best not to take anything out of them. I say that this pick is from this chest. It wasn't netherite when I got it. It's a Curse of Vanishing diamond pick that I slapped netherite on because I was in mint condition. I was like, okay, I'll use this up. Why not? It's garbage anyways. And yeah, okay, so let's show you guys. This is the loot of 6 bastions. So here's the story. Here's the deal. Here's what happened. You remember I used to have a Silk Touch Mending Netherite pick? Did you hear I use the word used to have? Well, I guess that's 3 words. Did you hear I use the 3 words used to have? And then follow that up with a Mending Silk Touch Netherite pick. Well, I finished digging the tunnel out to the gold farm finally. And one of the times when I was digging, I'm just on my laptop, I'm watching a movie. I don't remember, it was a couple of weeks back. And yeah, it just snapped on me. I was like, oh yeah, it's still got a couple of uses left. We'll call it quits here in a second. Pop! And I'm like, no! Why is life so cruel to me? And I was like, okay. I can't go back to just stone tools. It's too painful. I use these things all the time and they're garbage. And so I'm like, we need new tools again. And so I went frantically on a massive bastion quest. We hit 6 bastions in 1 week. And I have so much loot. It took these 3 chests to neatly organize it all for you guys. Okay, but before that, I have a highlight reel clip. Let's show you all the beautiful footage from those bastions. Not all of it. That would be like forever. Okay, but this is the highlight reel. Boo! Let's go. last week I went a little bastion crazy. I just kept going to more bastions. I would have kept going to bastions, like, 'cause, I mean, I was getting pretty good at it. Honestly, I didn't have the best run last week because I had hit up quite a few bastions without dying, and I died twice last week, as you saw. You saw both of my diffs. And yeah, the diffs are fun though. They make great time lapses, so that is nice. Um, but as I kept going to all these bastions, I'm like, I haven't done a single thing for the video yet. We just keep going to bastions and we haven't done anything, so we need to work on the actual video content. But we got a ton of loot, and once I finally show it to you guys, I can finally start actually using it. Okay, so I figure let's start at the least impressive and then move our way up, right? So in chest number 1, we have the gold and the soul speed. So this is the gold armor that we picked up that's all unenchanted. This is the unimpressive armor. And all our soul speed boots, plus our soul speed books. We got quite a few, as you can see. I don't know why you always get so many chest plates. I mean, I guess that's a good thing because chest plates take the most gold, right? But it's always weird that you get so many chest plates in these places. I mean, I guess you get a lot of boots, right? That is a lot of boots. If you like factor in the enchanted ones and the unenchanted ones. But still, lots of armor, that's sweet. I've been needing some armor, and as you see, I'm wearing a bunch of leather right now. I've been needing some armor, but I've been leaving it in that chest to show it to you guys. And finally, I can go add it to my stock. Here, wait, let me show you what my stockpile currently looks like. There is so much more armor in that chest than there is in this chest. Also, I got so many books now. I just got ridiculous amounts of soul speed books. I need to like make a ton of boots and just start smacking them on. Got these 37 levels right now, so maybe I'll do that later. Okay, so chest number 2. Chest number 2 is all the miscellaneae. We have crossbows, 1 unenchanted gold axe, tons of arrows, carrot strings, chains, 3 lanterns. Well, oh man, that's a lot of chains though. I do need chains right now, but 3 lanterns? Yeah, cool. We got quite a few gilded blackstone. Those are great. I've been starting to put them into more of the buildings around here because I didn't have them to begin with. 3 stacks of bone blocks is awesome, and then 9 of the random miscellaneous. We got a bunch of pig stab and snout banners now. And then we get down to chest number 3. This is the grand prize chest. Here we go. Boom. Look at that. I got a bell. We'll start with the number 1 find. The bell. I didn't even know you could get a bell in the nether. This is the first one I've seen, and I've been everywhere. I've been in like 7 fortresses. I've been in like a dozen bastions. And I found a bell. That's so weird. And then we got 10 ancient debris / scraps, pretty solid. Here's our gold enchants. In the armor section we have prop 4, awesome. Thorns 2, awesome. Mending, you'll love to see it. Mending, awesome. Depth Strider 2. I don't think I can swim in lava, so I don't think that's any good to anybody. Then we have an unbreaking hoe. Cool, I guess. Silk touch diamond pickaxe, also cool. Sure, why not? Okay, so in the swords department, mending again, you love to see it. Sweeping edge 1, pretty sweet. That's the second time we've seen sweeping edge. First we had sweeping edge 3, which is much better, of course, but we'll take a sweeping edge 1. And then sharpness 5, smite 3, smite 5. And the axes, unbreaking, efficiency, and sharpness. We lost mending, so we can't have an ultimate gold axe right now until we find more mending. It's kind of a bummer. Smite 3 on a sword. We have multi-shot and unbreaking 2 on crossbows. We have some unenchanted shovels, and then we get to the pièce de résistance. Yeah, don't take my word for that one. So this was a Curse of Vanishing perfect condition diamond pick that I made into a netherite pick. We found that one. Another curse of vanishing diamond pick. This one's mostly broken, so we'll probably just break it one day. And then fortune. Ooh, we have not seen fortune until just now. Then silk touch and mending. There we go. We can remake our pick. And then we can also have a non-mending fortune pick. Or should I do fortune and mending? And then have a non-mending silk touch pick. Might be the better way, but if we do silk touch and mending, we can use it on our mushroom blocks, which would be handy. So I'm not sure, but I do know that I can finally stop using this piece of garbage. I'm just kidding. I'm totally going to use this though. But yeah. So we got tons and tons of loot, and that's awesome. Let's go over to the big town now. Let's go show you guys what I've been up to. I've gotten a few more buildings in over there, and it is coming along nicely. We just need one more in the little previously outlined area, and bam, let's get over there right now. Welcome to Pig Town. Welcome. Okay, you ready to see our newest buildings? I suppose we could just probably do it in the old free cam, right? It's much easier this way. So, we previously had the White Tower, as you've seen. The little white building. We were thinking about making it into a bar. We haven't done anything with it yet. We had our red mushroom farm over here, which has these nice bright colors. And then we have this new addition tucked away in the side. At first I was worried that it was looking too much like the one below, so I went ahead and gave it a different style of roof on it. This one doesn't really have a roof because it's underneath a walkway, but this one had a kind of flat roof, and I brought it out, and it makes more sense when we go onto this side. I also gave it this little extension just to give it some depth and change it up a bit, and we have the two different little roofs right there. Well, both coming up to a mini peak, and then nestled in between the roofs we have this building right up on the top of the hill. It's got a tower that's made of mushroom blocks. I really wish we could texture in another one, but another block, but I'm not sure what it would be. I originally made it out of basalt, and I wasn't liking it. Right now we have so many bright colors going up that hillside. It's really nice. I like it like that. Changed out all the mushrooms you see were once basalt, and the building was just kind of drab that way, and so I changed them out and I put in the mushroom blocks, and we got a nice little like kind of farmhouse with a little tower on it because I'm just obsessed with towers. So let's show you guys the first hand view of it, right? This one's kind of funny. So when you go inside this building, it's a nice size, right? But it was just a really kind of plain building at first, and I was like, okay, so let's add something over here to give it some depth and to give it some more shape. But here, let me tell you something. You know how much space I actually ended up adding? This much. This much space. Oh, isn't that hilarious? It's a 1x3 block space, and that's what I call adding a section onto the house. Oh, but it makes such a huge difference. Check this out. Like, imagine if that wasn't there and this was just a wall that went flat and there was two flat walls right here next to each other. This little bit made such a huge change, but it's literally like 3 blocks inside. Useless. Totally useless. You have a ladder, right? And then on the other side we could put like a stack of barrels and you're done. You're out of space at that point. So yeah. And yeah, this building's really not bad. It's got a lot of space in here, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, let's go. Okay, we can get through doors. We're professionals. So you exit this building, right? And if you continue up the stairs, you come to this building. It doesn't have a window on this side because there is actually going to be a building here, which is what we're working on today. But let's go into this guy. This guy's kind of cool. It's got fun shape to it. Oh, thanks for getting the door, buddy. Super kind of you. Really appreciate that one. Okay, so this building, I like the shape of it in that, like, so you come in down here and you instantly have to go up these stairs, right? But it has this little landing. This landing would be a great spot to put some decorations. And then this whole area would be really nice. This would be a nice little house. And then you come out here, you're out on your porch, and you can actually exit from out here. Come over here. Let's see if I can do it. And there we go. And check that out. You're out in the back of the town, hanging out with all the pigmen and the endermen who are really noisy. You guys are very noisy. These endermen are the worst. Don't tell them I said that. But it's true. It's true. I put this little foundation block around the bottom of this, and I really think that helped like separate this building from the other buildings. You can see it right there. You can see it all along that side and right there. Oh, you can see it really well over here. I think it helped. Just a small little detail separating this building from the other buildings around it. But that brings us to the last open space, which is this one right here. As you can see, I kind of outlined a building already. I was thinking something similar to this guy right here, but we're gonna put it over here. Little build on this side, and then maybe we could, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Not sure what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do it together today. We're gonna have to figure out the colors. It's gonna have a tower because I'm obsessed with towers. And it will be the last build. Look how colorful it is. Look how bright and colorful. It looks awesome. So, like I said, this is going to be a... Oh, yeah, one more thing. I finally got around to using soul campfires. Everyone does this, right? But when you're doing it out of the wood in the nether, it's so much work. I'm going to need a ton of these things for a future project. And it's going to be so much tree clearing. So, as I was saying, this was going to be like a 3-part project. Part 1 is this hillside, which is almost done. It's just missing one more build, and it's coming along nice. It's super colorful, which is surprising for the nether, right? And then part 2 is going to be down here. We are going to be building couple buildings around this bottom area and then filling out the space and making it feel more like a town. Maybe some carts in it, maybe like a fountain of some sort. Not sure what we're gonna do, but we're gonna have a few other buildings spaced out with like maybe some alleyways and more roadways, and we're just gonna fill up this little ledge area and pull the builds out into this area. Part 3 is gonna be a pretty big project. Part 2 is going to be pretty easy, honestly. Part 3, we are going to build a dock or a deck or a boardwalk all the way wrapping around here, possibly going all the way back to our main base. And so that'll give you the option of walking along the lava level until you come to this side, where we'll probably have some stairs that allow you to go this way and then this way. And it'll be really cool. Have a bunch of little buildings built into the side of the hill, which it's gonna be a lot of work just because imagine how many of those campfires I'm gonna need to make a really cool boardwalk if I want to use campfires as my boardwalk. And I think I do. So yeah, it's gonna be quite a bit, right? It's gonna be quite a bit. Okay. First things first, we got a build to do today. We got to figure out what we're doing in this space right here. So I'm going to grab some material and I'm going to be back with you guys in a second. Bow. Welcome back, guys. Okay, so I picked out the blocks and I've started laying out a basic pattern for our build. These endermen are trying to start fights with me, so I'm trying not to look at them, but they're making it hard. So I'm thinking we've been avoiding really using the warp stem and the polished bricks because they're everywhere. They were everywhere before we started working in this area, but now honestly, if we look at this area, there's not a whole lot of it, right? This area has very little warp stem, very little blackstone bricks. I mean, honestly, it's just this one little building right there. So I think we're gonna go with more of this color palette, and I think we're gonna do another white tower, right? The only thing I'm worried about a little bit is like this white tower and that white tower are gonna be like right next to each other. That's not great, you know, but I didn't know what color tower I wanted to do. I didn't want to do another brown one. I didn't want to do more gray towers. I like how bright this area is, and I kind of want to keep the brightness going. Like, it's drawing the eye upwards onto the hill because it's so bright, and that's kind of really nice, you know? And so I think we're going to keep with the bright color motif, and here's the layout we got for the exterior of this build. As you see, it's very rectangular in the inside for a shape that is not going to be very rectangular on the outside. But it'll be interesting. So, my next step is to bring these walls up to where I want them to meet the roof line. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a floor in here to make it spawn proof and all that stuff. We're going to maybe texture the walls a bit, but then I'm going to bring you guys back and I'm going to show you a little bit of my process. You know, this is like, so I got my template down, right? This is where I'll start. And next things, I'm going to get a wall up and then I'm going to get it to where I'd put the roof on. And usually I like to just kind of slab the roof, and then we go back and we like look at the build, and we look for spots that we don't like and spots that need to be filled in. But first, let's get these walls up, right? Let's get walls up, let's punch out some windows, and I'll get back with you guys after that. Bow. Okay, so I've raised the walls a bit. I've added some holes for windows. I've raised the tower quite a bit. And it's awfully blue on the inside, but when you go into the outside of the building, it's honestly pretty black. So that's not really a concern of mine. It can be blue on the inside. That's fine. That's fine. I've done a little bit of texturing inside of the tower wall. As you can see, I really like the mushroom blocks inside the bone blocks. It's pretty cool. I had thought about putting a second floor on this section, and then, but I want to keep this tower roof below that tower roof. You know, I don't want this tower to go above that one. And I'm not the biggest fan of the white towers like butted literally right up against each other. I could have done maybe a blackstone tower, but that's okay. I think with a different color roof and with different color window treatments from this one, we'll be able to show that it's a different building altogether. And then we'll probably go and hang some lanterns kind of like that, and maybe we'll do those in red instead of the warped color like we did over here. But it's starting to come along together, and the next step is, of course, put on a roof. You put on the roof, then you know where the roof hits the rest of the tower, and then you can finish your tower, and that would be pretty cool. I did do like a slight adjustment to the building, but you wouldn't really notice it. I like moved this block over. You wouldn't notice it. But yeah, I'll be back with you guys in a second. Boop. And with that, this building and phase 1 of this hill is completely done. Looks like we angered an Enderman. I don't see him. I don't see him. He's probably like a million blocks away. Okay, let's get down so we can take a better look at the building and the hill. I guess let's go all the way down here. Oh, hey, there's our buddy. Where's he at? Where's he at? Hi, buddy. What's up? I got tired of getting bullied around while building, so I went and got a better sword. Got some fire aspect on me. It's good for dealing with some hogs, you know? Gives me some nice cooked pork chops. Pretty handy. And Endermen hate fire as well. I think I might like take some fire aspect and throw some mending together and get myself like a good sword going. I'm not really a sword guy. I've always been an axe guy. But here's the thing. I'm never gonna get a good enchanted diamond axe, and yeah, I lost my mending gold axe, and that would be really bad to like use the build, but it would have been nice to use for hunting and stuff, right? Okay, back to what we were doing, right? Back to building, looking atness. Okay, first I guess while we're down here, let's take a look at the whole thing. Look at that. Isn't that nice? That's so colorful. Okay, let's do a wraparound shot. Oh yeah, looking pretty good. There's my scaffolding still up. It looks pretty good from like all, I mean the back side is its least flattering side, right? But besides that, all these other angles are pretty solid. Lots of shape, lots of color, especially this front. I mean, look at that. That's pretty cool looking, I gotta say. So let's go take a look at our newest addition. Climb up the stairs to the very top. I had to adjust this. Okay, so this is a decoy door. This door leads nowhere, but I really liked having the look of the two-door exit as opposed to one door. It looks a little weird with just the one door there. And here we are. We're inside. As you see, I literally just finished, so I didn't lie to you guys. Inside the building, and it looks like maybe I missed this wall of texture. There's not a lot to that wall. As you can see, yeah, there's just a couple blocks there, but I'll pop a couple texture blocks in there. It'll be alright. Boop, boop. Okay, so this building is not bad. It's got a lot of space in it. It's got like a churchy kind of vibe to it. I don't know. If I go around to decorating these buildings and giving them purpose, I think this might work as like a small church. This is a very like pew, like put the preacher dude, preacher pig right here, you know, and then a couple seats, and it's like a small little churchy kind of vibe. But, you know, let's go on the outside and let's pay a bit more attention to this build in particular. It's nothing too special. It's kind of similar to the last build. This one, I mean, kind of similar to that one. But the tower is in a different location, the roof is a little different, and I gave it a little extension that I didn't really have space to do on the other one. And of course it's missing the patio. But it's a nice little build, and with it, this hillside is complete. I really like this hill. I'm pretty happy with it, you guys. But, here, let's get it. Let's go for the perfect shot. Let's go right here. But that's gonna do it for this episode. So for the next episode, I'm totally thinking bartering hall, right? Bartering hall time. Let's take, I got tons of gold, and what I really need to do is take all that loot I still haven't moved over and move it over, and then we're gonna start on a bartering hall. To do so, I'm gonna need some things, mostly iron and iron and iron and iron. You're probably like, what do you need iron for? Well, I need like 9 hoppers, and I'm thinking, well, I also need at least 4 to 5 minecarts, right? Then we need minecart tracks because we need to get the pigs there. So I need a little bit of track. I need 4 or 5 minecarts depending on how many pigs I end up going with. And yep, we need hoppers to collect all the loot for us. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will talk to you guys in a week or two. Peace out, y'all, and have a good one. Bye.